So, can you explain to me why this incident report of a cafeteria brawl has been brought to me? It's strange and unorthodox, sir. And it involves humans. Oh, that's why. You write one paper about humans and suddenly everyone brings anything dealing with humans to you. It was a very insightful paper, sir. Yes, one where I informed the Galactic Coalition to exercise caution towards humans. And out of all the papers written about humans, yours has proven to be the most correct. Fine. Let's step through this so I can process it off to where it needs to go. Who are the parties involved in the incident? 8 humans, 4 officers and 4 other crew from the Alliance of Free Stars vessel, Mintaka. And 1 Gronath, a recent academy student. Oh great elders. What were the casualties? 1 very traumatized Gronath. And what, sir? The human casualties? None. I am telling you the truth, sir. Okay. Let's move on to what started this incident. I obviously need more context to understand the situation. The incident started when the Gronath in question decided to bolster his ego to a table of humans. The Gronath are very boastful and seem to require excessive amounts of ego waving. Yes, I'm familiar. I've had the special honor of experiencing their students. The Gronath continued to try various tactics to get a reaction out of the table of humans. Most ignored him after a certain point. Not too surprising. Admittedly, humanity has shown restraint as of late and then, sir. The Gronath brought up the Johnston and insulted the sacrifice it made at the defense of Still. Oh. This prompted the master pilot of the Mintaka, Igor Petrovsky, who happened to be behind the Gronath when the comment was said, to place his tray of food on another table, grab the Gronath by his uniform, lift him up off the ground, and slam him down on the table where the humans were. Gronaths are at least 2 meters tall and are extremely dense, physically, too. How could a human possibly? Petrovsky is over 2 meters tall and has extensive reconstructive and enhancement cybernetics comprising 70% of his body, sir. Well, that explains that part of puzzle. So the Gronath is on the table. Did they attack him, assault with chairs? They held him down. I'm getting a weird feeling about this. Petrovsky held down the legs by himself. 4 enlisted crew secured the arms, and finally the chief engineer Nash Howard jumped and straddled the back of the Gronath. Here's the video segment I was able to procure, sir. Their chief engineer is a hefty one at that. Who are the other 2 standing nearby? That would be Gunnery Officer Ryase Oliphant, also known as Satama to the many of the officers. A nickname. I'm familiar with the human practice. This is a strange one though. It's a reference to an old animation character. Looking through other incident files I made the connection. It seems a very prideful and annoying captain from another Alliance of Free Stars vessel made an extremely disrespectful remark and Oliphant One punched him with a single uppercut. Interesting. The other female human. She seems familiar for some reason. That would be Chief Scientist Hannah Han. She also has a nickname of Hans, sir. I know her. She's one that has gotten the attention of many higher-ups in the experimental research division. Oh, a prospective candidate. No. Quite the opposite. They are quite intent on keeping her far away from their experiments. To put it bluntly, her papers scare them. Well, that might explain what happens next. The audio is too busy and loud to discern anything from this recording, so I'll give a summary from other sources. Go ahead. Howard asks everyone what they should do with the Gronath. Han informs Howard that Gronath armor plates rest on top of sensitive skin and the plates can be easily lifted. Then, it looks like Oliphant has a bottle of something and she shows it to Han. She is nodding, and is that smiling? Technically, sir. But, I'll admit there is a strangely disturbing element to it. Okay, she hands the bottle to Howard, and he inspects it. I was able to acquire the bottle. It seems to be a homemade variant of the human spice sauce, known as sriracha. It is quite potent. I wondered what that smell was. Yes, this particular variant seems to defy containment vessels. I still can't believe they eat this stuff and, oh my elders. Did he just drink some of it straight from the bottle? Yes sir, he did. Howard seems to pride himself on tolerating these types of substances. He's grinning. Manically. He's nodding in agreement. Here, as you will see, Oliphant manages with Howard's help to use a tray to prop up one of the Gronath's back armor plates. Han instructs Howard and he just doused the underside skin of a Gronath with that sauce. Yes, sir. I have to warn, what happens next is disturbing. And what is that noise? A previously unknown Gronath mannerism. It seems to be a fear squeal. They have those? Yes, sir. There are top coalition xenobiologists right now trying to figure what vocal mechanism on a Gronath created that sound. What is that look on that fat engineer's face? I don't like it. There is something not right with that one. I can't decipher it. That wide-eyed, to the ear-to-ear grin. He's saying something and keeps on saying louder. It's, squeal like a piggy, for me. Oh. What the heck noise was that? And he's slapping the backside of the Gronath now. Sorry. I don't exactly, sir. It's a type of animal call, but for this context, I think its purpose is far more derogatory. Now he's yelling out for them to let the Gronath loose so he can get his 8 seconds of ride time. Rodeo riding, sir. A sport where humans ride untamed beasts and try to stay on for 8 seconds. Sir. Sir. I heard you the first time. I'm just trying to process what I am seeing. Oh, thank the fucking elders, security finally arrived. He is getting off, and the Gronath is fleeing, arms flailing and crying. I couldn't believe it either, sir. So, no humans harmed. One emotionally traumatized Gronath. Actually, I don't think the Gronath have a proper term for that in their language. No, they don't, sir. I checked. Well. So, no permanent physical injuries. Okay, release the humans from the brig to the custody of their captain. Sir. The humans have committed assault, battery, torture, and a few other crimes upon a Galactic Coalition Academy student. I'm fully aware of that. Here's the situation. I can either try to contain 8 proven psychopaths in my station while having to deal with the political and legal strife, or I can release the whole batch to their captain on their ship and hopefully far, far away from this station. I can see the logic behind that, sir. I agree with your assessment. What about the Gronath, sir? Oh, elders. What do the Gronath usually do when they experience traumatic events? From all my research, intoxicate themselves to near oblivion one night and wonder what happened in all memory gaps the next day. Sounds standard enough. 1 round-trip ticket planet side, 1,000 credits, and the directions to an intoxication establishment of his choice. That should settle things. I will make it so within the hour, sir. Anything else? Elders fucking listening, let us hope and pray the next time humanity decides to make the next great xenobiologic discovery, they choose somewhere other than the station's damned cafeteria. Author's name and the link to original text is in the description.